All right, folks, here's a review of a knife that I've been waiting to review for quite some time, the Winterblade Severn. And you know, unfortunately, they're not in stock right now, but he's going to have some when these are delivered on the pre-order. So I'm going to go ahead and do this review, and you guys can see what I think of it, and then hopefully check one out when they come in. Welcome back to the Knives Fast channel. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, stick around, and check out a live stream Monday nights at 7:45, guys. And also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram. There you go. So this is the Winterblade company. It says Factor back here, but it's not. It's the Severn, which is really cool. Brian Winter over there kind of coming up with some really cool stuff. And this actually does give you some vibes from his first knife, the Factor. But this one is in an axis style or bar style lock, and he's kind of done some things on his own here. That's what we're going to highlight, okay? Now, we'll tell you the spring could be right off the bat. The spring could be a little bit stronger for me. You can see I can fail this on deployment both that way and, yeah, I got it out that time. I will say it is so smooth on the bearings. There you go. It is so smooth on the bearings that it does want to open, okay? So it's very smooth. Very smooth. I can thumb flick it. See, I can thumb flick it from the hole. There's just not a lot of resistance there, so it makes it a little tougher. But I can thumb flick it from the hole. I can really thumb flick it from the stud, and I can middle finger flick it. You can see it is very smooth and fidgety on the axis style lock, and does pretty good in that regard. Just like I said. Just a KC thing. Wish it was a little bit stronger. I do like that you can be anywhere you want on that hole. You can be up top. You can be at the bottom. Now, you do have really cool looking scales, and they are beautiful in this black coating. Now, let me get the exact one back up here. I had it up, and I want to get this exact variation. There were a bunch of variants. Now, this is black titanium and M390. They were selling at $350. I don't know what they'll be when they drop, but that's how much they were on the pre-order. And again, he says 6 to 7 months after the pre-order closes, and I'm not sure exactly when. Now, he does call this the spring-based stealth lock. And what I like about it is he's put his own twist on the bar lock by putting a spine element to it. You've got some jimps there and a little bar, and you see you can actuate it from, let me get my box back out of the way. You can actuate it from the spine, which is pretty cool. And you can obviously do this number from the spine as well. So you have options, which I think is a really cool thing for him to do. First spring-based folder, it does have a nifty little magnetic feature that we'll go over here in just a moment. So again, he says the stealth lock is a patented thing with this back here, so that is cool. Hidden spine lock actuation, which means it's kind of flat to the spine here, so it's not super obvious. Reversible milled pocket clip, which is great that he did that. You do have standoff back there that would work for a lanyard if you wanted to. It is flat scales, but you have these big, heavy chamfers, which is great. And you have this wicked Wharncliffe blade. Now, I do have a 4-finger grip, and I can kind of choke up like this. No jimping up here, but I don't really need it. Feels really good, and guys, it cuts really nicely. You would expect that from this thin little blade. It is very thin, and that shape is great for cutting, very much so. As you can see, we'll put these off the back. Really good, and again, it's super fidgety and fun. Again, you have to be aware of that spring being kind of lighter, but I do like his add of the stealth lock. Now, I like his pivot, very nice, beautiful knife. Again, good 4-finger knife. You do have a spot back here where you bear down. You definitely feel right there. A little bit of a flat spot. Not too bad. And again, if you choke up like this, it feels wonderful. You do have great sharpening relief. Really good utility tip. as well. It is dead centered, and your lockup feels excellent. Now, let's talk about that crazy extra piece here. Now, what I've been doing is just kind of pushing from the backside, and then I wish I could show this properly, and then pulling this little pin out. Now, what happens is on the thumb stud is you've got this little pin, and now literally what you have is just a round magnet. So if you want to be a lefty, you can be a lefty. You just put this on there and then stick your pin right in the hole. But in this case, we're going to flip it back to righty because that's what I am. And then we're going to put this pin right back in. And it stays very secure. It's not going anywhere, but it's a single-sided stud that just pops out and flips around based on that magnet. I think that is really cool. I do. Now, you can see here it is a bit smaller than the Rat 1, and a bit bigger than the Rat 2. Really cool shape and size of this one. But, you know, I just find it, Brian is a genius when it comes to coming up with innovations. Brian does not appear to be happy with just sticking with everybody else's knife designs. I love that. And obviously the Factor was amazing. This one still has really cool sounds. As you can hear, it's titanium. And again, let's go back. There were a bunch of different options, and I assume he will have some of these to drop once they're in. And again, it was running for $349, and really, really cool that he did. Now, it's just, I love to see people coming up with innovations. And again, it is very solid on the lockup. So that is great. And again, I just love that he's used T8 screws throughout. And it is just a really, really cool knife. And again, I cannot remember who the OEM, I want to say it's Bestech. It doesn't, oh, nope, there it is, right on the website. And by the way, he does have for the titanium handle, these are 4.6 ounces. He had a version with the aluminum handle at 3.8 and a G10 handle at 3.5. And the prices are obviously different. Let's see, can I find aluminum ones with M390 were running $279. And where is a G10 one? Aluminum. Come on, where's the G10? White G10. These were running $239. So again, hopefully you'll have some of these available once the pre-orders are fulfilled, and you guys that are interested can get your hands on one. So again, Winterblade Severn. I will be sending this along to the next guy. I kind of am doing a quicker review on this one and a couple others, just trying to keep them moving because I was out of town for a week and I don't want to hold on to them forever. So that's your kind of shortened Knives Fast review, and I hope you enjoyed it. And guys, give me a thumbs up and a comment down below. And thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel.